belong with me, and I belong with you. You belong with me, and I belong with you.
Welcome everyone to bite number 5 of our Mental Health Matters video chat, Belonging Bite Size. I'm Danielle Wood.
And I'm Sophie Wood, and today we're going to be talking about how we create a supportive mental health friendly workplace. So, Danielle, what are the key elements of doing this, do you think?
Well, I think that a supportive workplace culture is one where your employees feel valued. They also feel that they're respected and that they feel safe, and that's important, safe to express their concerns. I think in order to achieve this, key things like including open communication, mutual respect, inclusivity, which is a really big one for us, obviously, and a strong sense of community. And it's important that employees know that their mental health is taken seriously and that they have access to support when they need it.
Absolutely, Danielle. And policies and practices also play an important role in promoting mental health. And this includes having clear mental health policies, providing access to mental health resources, and offering flexible working arrangements, for example. So additionally, regular mental health training for all employees can help raise awareness and reduce the stigma that is still, unfortunately, surrounding mental health in our society.
You're absolutely right there, Sophie. You know, another example of things that companies can do is to implement employee assistance programs, EAPs, because they can be very helpful as well. They can provide mental health days. They can also promote work-life balance through flexible hours or potentially remote working options. And these practices show employees that their well-being is actually a priority for you.
Yes, and the role of leadership is critical in fostering a supportive environment as well. So our leaders set the tone for the workplace culture. So when our leaders are open about mental health and lead by example, it encourages employees to do the same. Now, I remember a few years ago, one of the male directors in the company I was working in was interviewed about how he struggled with his mental health, both during COVID and beyond. And I can remember it did cause a bit of a stir around the office, and it sparked conversations, but good conversations. And that was great because at last there was a senior leadership team member being open about their mental health. So I believe that all people managers and leaders should be trained to recognise signs of mental health issues and also know how to respond appropriately.
Yes, you're absolutely right there, Sophie. I think leadership support is vital for this to work. And we're not just talking about leaders here, we are talking about managers. There's a lot more managers in a business than leaders potentially. So they can all create an environment where it's safe to talk about mental health. And just by being approachable, showing a little bit of empathy, and actively listening to their team members. So when employees see their leaders prioritising mental health, prioritising their own mental health as well, it reinforces the importance of well-being in the workplace.
That's so true. So let's look at some examples of mental health friendly initiatives. So one initiative could be having regular check-ins where employees have the opportunity to discuss their workload, for example, and any workplace stresses they may be facing. So another example could be to organise wellness activities, things like mindfulness sessions and positive exercise programs. I've also found that workshops to raise awareness around mental health can be really useful, as can stress management workshops, as they help people to understand and minimise their stress to avoid heading towards burnout and other mental health issues that can develop. And with that in mind, time management sessions can also help to support this.
Absolutely so. All great ideas. I mean, I think anything that can help you manage yourself and your reactions and responses to all of these things is really helpful. I mean, another great initiative that I've seen is creating peer support networks where employees can connect with each other for support and encouragement. And some companies also have mental health champions, employees who are trained to provide support and promote mental health awareness from within the organisation. So, to sum up, building a mental health friendly workplace involves creating a supportive culture, implementing effective policies and practices, and ensuring that you have strong leadership who are role modelling. Also, introducing initiatives that promote well-being. So by taking these steps, employers can create a healthier and more productive work environment for everyone.
So, thanks for joining us today. Now in our next session, we're going to dive into effective communication strategies about mental health in the workplace.
So between now and then, don't forget, you can pop your comments or questions in our post. If you want to get in contact with us, you can DM us if you prefer, or potentially you could email us at our email address, which is along the bottom of the screen, which is hello@belongingbase.com. Alternatively, if you just want to find out more about what we do and who we are, then it's our website again, www.belongingbase.com. And so I think all that's left for me to do now is to say thank you for listening and goodbye.
Goodbye.
To answer for, 'cause you belong with me.